Good day, sisters and brothers. Robert Ajayi here. I'm sitting here with this clock around my neck, and by this time, you should know what the clock represents. The clock represents it's time for us to wake up and know what time it is. We are under very serious attack. Now, the point today of this e-alert is to bring people up to date and let people really understand what's going on and explain two important things that involve us in civil service. One is the Taylor Law, and the other part is the Triborough Amendment to this Taylor Law. Now, let me read to you what the Taylor Law is. The Public Employees Fair Employment Act, better known as the Taylor Law, is a New York State statute named after labor researcher George W. Taylor, which authorized governor-appointed state public employment relations board to resolve contract disputes for public employees while curtailing the right to strike. The law provides for mediation and binding arbitration to give the voice to unions, while work stoppages are made punishable with fines and jail time. Okay, basically, that's what the Taylor Law is about. Now, in 1982, there was an amendment to the Taylor Law, which is referred to as the Triborough Amendment. Now, in this amendment, it ensures that when one contract ends until a new contract is renegotiated or negotiated, that everything that was in effect in the last contract stays in effect. Well, in February of this year, February 25th, 2011, Mayor Bloomberg submitted a bill to the State Assembly, Bill number A01329, to repeal the Triborough Amendment. Now, if the Triborough Amendment is repealed, let me tell you how it will affect you. First of all, LIFO is gone. LIFO, last in, first out. Management will have the capability of hiring, firing, and letting people go at their own will, regardless of seniority. So what I'm saying is you will have no seniority. In addition to that, everything will return to zero. What do I mean by everything will return? Your sick days will now be zero. Your annual leave days will now be zero. Your holidays will now be zero. Everything will return to zero, and they would have to be renegotiated in the next contract. And you know what that means? That we will start getting 2 or 3 or 4 days possibly. This is something that we cannot allow to happen, and we need to do. And if you looked at our webpage recently, you will have seen that we had a very large turnout at our last rally, and we need to get more turnouts like that, bigger turnouts. You got to know what time it is. We are under attack. I will keep you informed of what's going on with any demonstrations and any status on this Taylor Law. Please stay tuned. In solidarity, Robert Ajayi.